Hey everybody, my name is Kelly as introduced, and welcome to our 15-minute micro reset. We're going to be focusing on hips, knees, and hamstrings. In order to do that, we're going to be working and stretching some of the muscles surrounding those joints. We want to be very careful with joints, but I know we all have some kind of little thing that happens during the day if we've been sitting too much, standing too much. So we're going to go through it. I'm going to be very specific in the next 15 minutes about these exercises that you can do every single day at your desk, over and over if you need to. So let's sit in what we call seated mountain pose, which means your feet are hips width distance apart. I'm at the center of my chair. If you have a rolling chair, lock it, lock the wheels, just so that once we move the legs and everything, you're not flying everywhere. We're going to take some connecting movements, meaning we're going to do breath and movement to kind of bring us into focus. We're going to start by bringing our hands right by the sides, letting those shoulders kind of melt down. We're going to take an inhale and bring the arms up overhead, inhaling, bringing all that energy up between the hands, and then exhale, bringing the hands by your sides. It's just the way we're going to sync up the breath with the movement. Inhale, arms up. Nice stretch on both sides of the body. Exhale. Nice stretch on the front and the back side of the body as well. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Feel how this centers you, brings you into the room, coming in for a landing. Exhale. We come from all different areas. Inhale and different stress levels. This kind of brings us to a nice plumb line, a benchmark. Bring the hands down. Good. Rest the hands on the thighs. We are going to start at our hips. We're going to work our way down. Hips, always a little bit touchy. We use them so much. Our fight or flight muscles are located there. Our glutes, our hamstrings, and our quadriceps. So we're going to take our right knee in and we're going to pull it in towards us and flex that foot. You can flex and point the foot, maybe make some ankle movements. And by compressing that right hip, you're going to get that blood to flow there as soon as we extend it, right? So now we're going to take that knee and we're going to make little circles with the knee. Doesn't matter if it's clockwise or counterclockwise, we're going to reverse that direction. Now, if you want a little bit more effort, you bring your hands away from your knee and make those circles. So externally rotating is what I'm doing now. That ball joint getting a nice rotation. And then you can go the opposite direction, bringing that knee in. Good. If you start to get tired, bring your hand behind the knee again. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Perfect. We're going to bring the knee in towards us. Again, hug it in. And now on this side, we're going to get into that hamstring a little bit. We're going to extend the leg. Now, this is our hamstring stretch. With the toes drawing towards your face, we're going to sit up nice and tall. You can bring your hands to the edge of the chair and gently lean forward. I can show you from the side as well. This is just a great stretch that you can even do like in a car if you're a passenger, on an airplane, any type of transportation, just to get into the hamstring and the back slightly. If you want a little bit more, you travel, you bring your hands towards your shin, only if that feels good. Deep breaths. Try to focus that breath and connect it. And we have 15 minutes together, and even during your day, just having that amount of time to breathe and stretch really makes a difference. We'll come up slowly on an inhale and bring the knee in again. Let's take that right foot to the outside of the left knee. If this is too much, you're simply going to extend that left leg and cross at the ankle. It's really up to you. See if you can do it. Try it. Sit up nice and tall. This is where that hip stretch, right? And this is where our knee is coming in as well. So knees are kind of interesting because you don't want to stretch the tendons or the connectors, the muscles surrounding. So your quadricep is important and the hamstring. So even here, we're getting a knee stretch, IT band especially. Bring your forearms either towards your shin or grab again the sides here of your chair and lean forward for a deeper stretch. Deep breaths. This you can really feel this in the outer lower, the minimus and the maximus, the gluteus. Good. We'll inhale, come on up slowly. You could take a tree-like pose, bringing the arms up for a nice stretch. Inhale. Beautiful. Deep breaths. It's a nice little series. Really gets to all the hard to reach places in the leg. Good. Bring your hands down by your sides and bring that knee in again. So still on the right side, bring your hands behind your hamstring, extend the leg forward. We're going to pull the knee in and extend the leg forward. So just moving that hinge joint, your knee, very different than hip, right? And, the ball joints like the shoulders, we got a hinge. So we're going to press forward, extend, keep that foot flexed in, and one more time. And in. Good. Bring the foot down. Now we're going to work on this other side. So again, all it is taking that left knee in and making those little circles to start warming up. Breathe. And this little series, if practiced every day, you'll really feel a difference in hip flexibility, mobility, and balance. Good. And then we reverse the direction. Good job. Deep breathing. Keep connecting that breath, just like we did in the beginning. With every movement, the breath accompanies it, and it really helps focus. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let's extend the leg forward. Now, sometimes I feel the chair at the back of the thigh. You might want to scoot up a little bit there. Flex that left foot. You can bring your hands to clasp the sides of the chair and lean forward for this hamstring stretch. This is the hamstrings right back here. Right? Those are tight. I feel they're very instrumental in our lower back comfort as having a nice stretched out hamstring. If you want more, hands come to the top of the thigh or forward down onto the shin. I like to keep the chest lifted and the back nice and long. We don't really need to round forward too much. We're really focusing on the back of that leg. Deep breaths. And actually just notice, right? Notice the back of that leg, how tight that can feel, back of the calf as well. Good. We'll walk up slowly, bring that knee in again. And we're going to take the left ankle over the right knee. Notice in your body, I notice in mine, the difference from side to side. Sometimes my knee's all the way up here on one side. So I'm going to allow that leg to relax, that outer hip to let go. Again, working those hips just a little bit. You can either come forward onto the shin or have your hands behind and lean forward. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Nicely done. Good. And then we slowly come up and you can reach the arms up for that tree-like position, a nice stretch. You should feel that all the way up the left side of the body as well, because we're already stretching in the lower back too. So hips and lower back, hamstrings, all connected. And of course the knees. Beautiful. Exhale, bring your hands by your sides. And we're going to take that left knee in again. And we're going to extend the foot forward and pull the knee in. Again, using your hands, or your hands can be by your sides and you can have a little bit more tension. That gives you a little bit more of a added core benefit if your hands are by your sides and not behind the leg. But it really is up to you. Feeling and noticing. If you feel any popping in the joint, always do less. Bring your hands back behind. Maybe not straighten it up so much. Just a few more times. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's bring that foot down. Now we're going to work on the quadriceps. They're a very hard muscle to reach, so we're going to take our time with it. This is beneficial for your knees. Nice stretched out quadriceps, not too tight, not pulling too much. So let us take ourselves to face the right. I have my right thigh and rear end on the chair, and this leg, left leg, is free. So I'm just going to bring my left toes behind, and I'm stretching the front of this leg, front of the left leg. The knee and hip are lined up and at a 90-degree angle. Okay. If you want more, you scoot that leg back more and try to straighten the back leg. You can bend it and straighten. That's just a really nice stretch for the quadricep. And you just straighten it as much as you can. You bend in and you straighten. Good. Bend in and straighten. That's really beneficial. Hip and knee. Bend and straighten. Good. All right, carefully bring that foot forward and we'll switch sides. Now, having a hold on the back of the chair is a good idea. Now we're on the left side. So left thigh and hip on the chair. And then that right leg comes down, 90-degree angle, right? Now you don't have to move here. You can just feel that stretch where we scoot that leg back a little bit and straighten, bend, straighten, bend. This is big time quadriceps and knee and hip, of course. Breathe deep. Good, just a few more. Excellent. And just notice how it feels from side to side for you. It'll feel different from side to side based on use, as well as different body structures and injuries in the past. Good. And last one, let's hold 2 and 1. Good. Come on back to center. Last hip opener. So bring your feet and knees out to the side. We're going to sit up nice and tall, toes face out. I'm going to bring my arms up on an inhale. Exhale, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to bring my forearms to the tops of the thighs and just lean forward. Tailbone draws down. Now, if this doesn't feel good, you can come up and just hold the position. We're doing what feels good at every stage. If you can and want more, bring your fingertips to the floor. If you can, let the crown of the head draw down, but you do not need to. This is only if it feels good. We're getting a stretch in the hamstring, inner and outer hip. And of course, our knees are in line with the heels. Couple more breaths. Good. Walk your hands back up to the tops of the thighs and come up to a seated position. Good. We're going to hold for just a moment and then bring both arms up overhead. Inhale. Let's open up the heart just a little bit. Elbows out to the side. Good. And we have like cactus arms here. We're pressing down in both sides of the feet, meaning sides of the feet, heels and the balls of the foot. Good. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the knees. Walk your feet together, nice and slow. Good. We're going to do just a few forward folds, like seated sun salutations to finish up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the belly towards the thighs. You can bring your forearms to the thighs and let the head hang or bring the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side. Come all the way up. Good. Exhale, come forward, forearms to the thigh or hands to the floor, forward fold. And then last one, inhale all the way up. And exhale, forearms to the thighs or hands to the floor. Roll all the way up to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center and let the shoulders melt away from the ears. I really hope that gave you a 15-minute reset, a way to connect the breath with the movement, but to also give yourself a little bit of relief from maybe some of that tightness in the hamstrings, hips, and knees. Thank you so much for joining me. Victory to our spirits, peace to all beings. Namaste, everyone. I hope to see you next time. Have a really great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Kelly.